Hi everybody, this is Tim from Boatshed Brokers, and you're here with me together for a tour of the interior of this Dehler yacht in glorious virtual reality. Now what does that mean to you? Well, we hope that it gives you an idea of what it's like to be on this boat without actually being here. So if you just click and drag your screen or swipe your screen, you should be able to look around where you like, when you like. You don't have to look where I'm looking, and we hope this really great feature enables you to, as I said, feel what it's like to be on board this boat. Now, as I move the camera, some people have reported sensitivity to the movement of the camera, so if you think that may be you, then when you know I'm going to move the camera, I will tell you. You can avert your eyes and I'll let you know when the camera's back down again safely, and you can return to me and we can continue the tour together, but let's hope that's not the case. So let's have a look around, shall we? So here we are, we're in the saloon. How's Tim from Boatshed Brokers feeling? I'm feeling nice. I mean, she's a nice boat, she's a Dehler. She needs work. She's been neglected a little bit. She's not been used for a long time. You can see the woodwork on the floor, the upholstery, generally a lot of bits and pieces need doing on this boat, and probably some structural stuff too, but we'd have to talk to a surveyor about that. But generally speaking, she's a Dehler. You know, she's all here, and I think that she is a good prospect for a small project to get going again and use her for what she's supposed to be used for. So in this cabin, as you can see, I'll just do the all important height test. Here we go. I'm 5'9", so we're just under 6 feet there, I think, and it stays at about that all the way through the saloon until it curves down into the heads compartment. But down here, I'm feeling let's put aside to the fact that we've got dirty upholstery, woodwork needs doing, everywhere needs a wipe. I'm feeling that it's quite a nice space. We've got a nice long berth here. We've got a nice long berth stroke sofa here too. Behind the seat backs we've got a much wider berth as well, so a nice little design in there from Dehler. And on the port side here too, this slides out and it looks like we can have a nice double bed here too. Really rather nice. So very good for sleeping for those extra guests. Very good for entertaining and eating. We've got the table here with two leaves that lift up as well. Lots of room for everybody to sit and eat and enjoy, I think. Under here, although you can't see it, we've got good access to the bilge as well. It's a very shallow bilge under there, so we can get under there to make our checks, etc., etc. And looking up, we've got windows, port and starboard. We've got the opening hatch above the camera, and a really nice, wide and long companionway, which, as you can see, makes it feel quite nice and bright and airy in here, which is something we always like to big up on yachts. So, all in all, quite a nice space. We've got storage on the outboard side here, port and starboard. We've got access to the chain plates through the forward one there. We've got stereo speakers, etc., etc. All feels quite nice, and with a bit of TLC and a bit of a clean, could be quite nice down here, I think. But could that be you? But let's pick you up then, and we'll take you over to the galley first, I think. And I'm going to plonk you right there over where the sink is underneath. And as you can see, we've got a sort of an L-shaped galley here. We've got a stove here with an oven, 2 burners, storage all the way port and aft of this little compartment here, and we've got the fridge with refrigeration machinery inside it, though untested, and the VR camera is sitting on top of the sink unit there with storage underneath. So all in all, quite a nice wide open and uncluttered galley area. Not much in the way of work surface unless you've got the covers down on the fridge and the sink, but you've got really good access up towards the cockpit, where you're going to be taking your constant cups of teas and soup that they're demanding all the time, and you've got good access down to or forward to the saloon here as well, where all those people that are demanding their dinner are sitting and harping about wanting their dinner all day. But yeah, really good. And you would notice as we move about the boat, we've got handholds, we've got big fiddles here, we've got handholds, we've got the table, handhold, lots of things to hold on to as we traverse around this boat. So although she feels kind of like quite a nice wide space, I think I would feel very comfortable and safe moving around it in a blowing kind of day. So there we go. Right, let's pick the camera up again, and I'm going to take you to the nav station. So there you are. You're now the navigator. You're looking at your charts. You're telling the helm where to go, and you can do around this corner. You've got really good access there. The companionway, as I mentioned, is nice and wide and long as well, so it's very nice to get down here. The engine compartment opens. We just pull this cover out, and that gives access to the Yanmar 2GM under there. Very nice indeed. Again, untested, so we don't know if it works, although it looks fairly tidy under there, relatively speaking. But back to the nav station, we've got a nice big chart table which looks big enough for the full size charts if anybody's still using them. The lid does lift up for stowage underneath. We've got the Dehler chair there which folds out. Nice bit of luxury for the well-deserving navigator there as well. If I just fold that away underneath the battens here. Really nice space. So you're looking outboard, you're not looking forwards. We've got the radio, we've got switches, we've got engine instrumentation and stereo, etc. So quite a nice place to lock yourself in and do that all-important nav. Now let's pick you up again and place you down in the aft cabin. So there we go. You're safe again if you have averted your eyes. Here we are in the aft cabin, or it's not actually a cabin because it's not closed off by a door. But if I just walk through, you can see quite good access. So once you get here, you're on your knees and you're crawling in. But actually, for a yacht of this size and design, there's actually quite a lot of room in here, and it doesn't feel claustrophobic as well. Helped by this big aperture here, and also helped by this opening window here too, although that is the only window. The berth is really, really nice and wide. It's really, really nice and long, so plenty of room to spread out and enjoy yourself. And on the outboard side here, you can see we've got these locker units as well. Really rather good. So let's pick you up again, and I'm going to walk forwards. So we'll go for a tour through the saloon. And I'm going to close this door here first and drop this shelf here and place you almost exactly where you would be if you were sitting on the loo. So we're in the head compartment here. Runs for the complete athwartship's width or beam of the boat. As you can see here, we've got a hanging locker, plenty of room here for a few sets of fowlies, life jackets, etc. And with this door closed to the forepeak cabin, and with this door closed, which I think we're missing the door, everybody. With this door closed, if it was here, then we would have a nice private compartment, but doesn't feel claustrophobic to me. Obviously, the shelf that the phone, or the VR camera is sitting on is directly above the head, so that's something to sit on if you want to. And we've got two drawers outboard, but it looks like the sink that may have been in here has been removed at some point, so you might like to reinstate that, but that would be up to you. And we've got a nice little handle here as well to hold on to while we're down here, or probably to step onto if you're going out of the hatch, but all good. But let's open this door here again and pick you up. And if I just place you there, if you won't fall over, no, all good. Just close this again, or lock it back, and you're now in the forepeak cabin, although you wouldn't realise it because it is jam-packed with sails, as you can see. I've had a few of these sails out. It looks like we might have a spinnaker or two. It looks like we have some Dacron sails. It looks like we have some laminate sails as well. So anybody wanting to buy this boat would want to get these out and have a look, check them over. They're all in here. They've all been in here for a long time. They don't appear damp or anything, and they've been properly folded and rolled up. So I think they may be viable prospects for the future, which can only be good for this boat. So, but yeah, I can't really show you the forward cabin because it's full, but you are in it, so that might give you an idea of the kind of the size. But there we go. So let's pick you up and finish off the tour. We'll go back to the saloon where I'll just sum up about this boat. So we're on this Dehler yacht. She's been here a long time. She's out of the water, so you can see her underside if you like. She's scruffy on the outside. On the inside, we need a clean, we need a wipe, we need a proper clean on this boat, and there will be lots and lots of jobs to do. But generally speaking, she doesn't smell horribly damp. She doesn't really smell damp at all. She doesn't feel damp at the moment, although we have been through a dry patch. So I think she's a viable prospect for somebody to really take hold of her and take her forwards. And I think she could be quite a performance-based boat too. So this has been Tim from Boatshed Yacht Brokers, taking you around the interior of this Dehler yacht for a look around in virtual reality. I hope you've enjoyed the tour, and yeah, we really hope you enjoy the virtual reality aspect of what we do. And more than anything, I hope to speak to you soon. Take care.